Hey everybody, Coach Toolshed here, and today I'm going to be talking about a few different topics. Just going to get in, get out real quick on a few different issues, and then I'll let you on your way. But let's just jump right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is real quick, within the last couple days, we have gotten some stuff from our friends over at EA, who have found their moral compass, they said, when it comes to microtransactions and how they're going to be treating their players moving forward. And part of that effort that they said they're going to do was this year they were going to go ahead and give us the odds for loot card packs when it comes to FIFA Ultimate Team. And so, over the last couple days, those odds have been revealed to us, and as you can no doubt tell, they are not looking very good. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the nitty-gritty details and get too far down the rabbit hole of this, but suffice to say, let's get right to the heart of the matter and say that the most sought-after cards, the ones that are the most difficult to obtain, they've been listed as having a less than 1% chance of being drawn, which means that, on average, you're going to have more than 100 rolls of the dice, hoping to pull just one of these cards out of the pack, these top-tier players to watch cards that people are going to be trying to get out of these card packs. You have a less than 1% chance. And best case scenario, what that means is that you're going to have to open at minimum 100 card packs to just have a shot on average of getting one of these cards. But since they listed as less than 1% chance, we don't really know what that entails. So they didn't truly list the odds if it's less than 1%, because what does that mean? If it's a 0.5% chance, that means you're going to have 200 rolls of the dice in order to possibly grab one of these cards. Say it's a 0.25% chance. That means 400 rolls of the dice. And it could get worse from here. It could be, a 0.1% chance, which wouldn't be crazy. I mean, it's EA, which would mean that you would need a laughable 1,000 chances before you might potentially pull one of these cards out. Now, of course, you could get lucky and pull out some cards before that, but the odds are stacked against you. Even best case scenario, according to their own numbers, you have less than a 1 in 100 shot of getting one of these cards, and I don't know any gambler that would take those odds on a consistent basis. And when you see that, when you understand how small of a percent chance you have to even get one of these players out of these card packs, that it's pretty easy to see why people end up spending hundreds, if not thousands upon thousands of dollars on these gambling packs. And they are, in fact, gambling. It's obvious. I'm sorry, EA, and anyone else who wants to defend this. I know Andrew Wilson has tried to defend this, but the real joke of the matter is anything that has a 1 in 100% chance of succeeding is a gamble, no matter what it is. Even if there's no money involved, if it's a 1 in 100 shot, talk about a gamble. That is the very definition of a bad decision to make. So please, I urge anyone who is actually buying these cards, please stop. Please stop giving EA your money, especially in regards to these ultimate teams. If you want to buy the games, that's one thing. But please, please, guys, try to show some restraint. We have to try to corral EA. They have gone off the deep end. This is their version of having a moral compass. They said that they're going to try to not be as malicious when it comes to stuff like this. And if this is their version of being transparent and being friendly towards the consumers, that is laughable at best. So that's all I got for that. So let's move on to the next topic, which is, of course, we got some Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay. We got the second trailer reveal, and that is out now. And I just got to say, I am really excited to play this game. I know a lot of people think I'm a negative Nancy, I'm a Debbie Downer, and that all I do is complain. But Red Dead Redemption is a game that I'm legitimately looking forward to playing, regardless of what you might think about the monetization of the online modes, which we don't really know exactly what it's going to entail yet, but people are saying, oh, well, based on GTA Online, I think that the monetization is going to be terrible for Red Dead Online as well, and I can't necessarily disagree with that. But if I'm looking at this game as just me throwing down $60 on a single-player game experience, I am very excited to play that open world game. Forget about the online right now. Just as a single player experience, I'm really looking forward to it. Everything we've seen so far looks phenomenal. The weather lighting effects that they showed in the trailer today, honestly, next level stuff. This does not look like anything I've seen from other games before. I hope it looks this good when I'm actually playing it on my television screen. But regardless, I am excited for that game, and I urge you to go and check out that trailer on Rockstar's channel if you haven't already seen it. I'm sure a lot of you already have. It looks fantastic to me, and I'm going to be very excited to play it. The one thing I really hope that they do address in the game is the shooting mechanics, though. However, that's one thing that's always been sort of an Achilles heel for Rockstar games. They've relied on auto-aim a lot of times, not aim assist, but straight up auto-aim for a lot of their games. Or you can choose to play in free aim, which, if you've ever tried it in a Rockstar game, is pretty terrible. So I really hope that they do work on that. They have a first-person mode. They have, you know, it's a game you can obviously play in third-person primarily, but they do have a first-person mode, and I really hope that they've taken some of their massive financial resources and dedicated that to providing better shooting mechanics for this game, because if the gameplay steps up to the plate and it matches what we've seen as far as the environmental effects and the graphical detail involved in this game, I think that it could be a true masterpiece game. I'm hoping that's what we get. So there you go, guys. You see, I'm not negative all the time. I'm not negative all the time. Moving on. So we also got a couple of big game releases this week. We have Forza Horizon 4 coming out on Xbox One and PC, and it is one of Microsoft's highest rated exclusives that we've seen in a very long time. And I'm not necessarily a racer fan, but I'm going to be checking this game out, and I don't know how many of you are interested in this game, but it looks to be pretty fun. I am into arcade racing. I just haven't really gotten into it in the last few years, but this game looks great. It seems like everyone that's played it is really enjoying it, so I'm going to be checking that out, and we'll see how that goes. And also, like I said, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is coming out this week, and you know how my feelings on this, I've already spoken to it a couple times. I am fatigued with this series, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about this game. I'm trying to keep an open mind when it comes to it. It's getting good reviews, and we'll see how it goes, but I still am a little bit worn out on Origins, to be honest. I'm still picking away at that game. It's just a long game, and I don't know. I haven't really played an Assassin's Creed game yet that I felt need to last for 80 to 100 hours, which Odyssey is supposed to be lasting that long. So I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about Assassin's Creed. We'll see how that goes, but I'm going to try to keep an open mind. It's supposed to be good. We'll see how it goes. And you might be asking also, Coach, where in the world is your Tomb Raider review? Well, I'll tell you. I beat the game about 10 days ago, and I spent several days trying to get my footage off of my Xbox. I foolishly saved everything to my Xbox, and for some reason it's not syncing properly with my PC when I try to get the footage onto there. I didn't use my capture card to upload it directly to my PC, so I kind of screwed myself, and so I'm going to have to go back and recapture some footage. I have to get the software set up properly. I kind of am a big novice when it comes to stuff like that, so the editing is something that I got to figure out. I haven't really done too much PC editing at this point, so it's something that is just going to be a learning curve for me, and I'm sorry. I wish I had it out already. I tried. It's the reason why it took me so long to start getting videos back up, because I was trying for a couple of days to get it going, but the editing tools that Xbox provides are just pretty useless, I'll be honest. They weren't getting the job done at all. Kept crashing. The app kept freezing up on me. It was just kind of a mess. So it's not really going to be doable with my current setup. I have the hardware. It's just an issue of me figuring out the software and what I want to use. So I apologize for that. I will try to get that up as soon as possible. So that's all I got for you today. Once again, I would urge you to go and check out that Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay trailer. If you haven't already, let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. And today I gave you a little bit of a rundown of the games I'm going to be playing for the next couple weeks. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be talking to you guys as soon as possible. I'm Coach Toolshed, and as always, you keep it turned to 11.